And we are back. My plants are watered. We have tomatoes. And all is well with the world. Is that? That's the Banshee. Okay, we also want to advance with the Banshee. And we want these guys to go this way. God, this is... That's a sprint, and that's a jump. If you ever wonder why assault mechs need jump jets in this game. In the other games, I mean, the maps are quite a bit smaller in MechWarrior 5. Or in this game, it's got a lot more verticality. You know, it's all about how you kind of measure distance, but it's a lot easier to get around in MW5. Okay. Commander? And you don't run into shenanigans like this. You just go boop. You just go boop. $70 tons. 75 tons. Probably not going to worry too much. I mean, we could reserve, I guess. And when they give us LOS here, we could lay into them. But mostly you gotta just hit them like a ton of bricks. Hello, boys. Okay. So what are we... This is a Gallant. How much damage do we need to crank out? It's about 80, 90. Probably hold our LRM-15. And we'll shoot the rest. Boom. I didn't quite catch what that was. I saw it for a second. It doesn't really matter though. These guys are also, they've got some hits taken. So let's just hippity hoppity and say, get off my property. I'm really tempted to shoot this Oniv instead of the assassin. Oh, miss with the Gauss rifle. That's how you know they're babies. The gun is too big for you. Put it away and get a smaller one. That's quoting Star. He's talking about the brass beast. Alright, where is Apex? Here she is. We're gonna jump up here and we're gonna do our high noon shenanigans. Bam. So this is going to be the sort of Empire Strikes Back moment, because we have to wait for them to do their entire phase. LRM carrier. Big scary. Or was that the archer? That's an SRM carrier. That's also scary. For these, it's a grasshopper. For these convoy ambushes, mixed lances actually do quite well. Compared to these assault lances. Alright, there's a demolisher. We're going to jump in and shoot that. Would be hilarious to land on that assassin, but we're not going to do that. I'd like to smash this demolisher before he does anything. And I think he's got a lot more armor, so we will fire our LRM. Pretty good shooting. There we go. It's another 80 tonner. Let's see what it is. Another demolisher. Scary. Alright. Alright, Apex. Where did this Oni V go? I don't think we get to shoot at it. We can shoot at the assassin though. Because I'm pretty sure as long as we hit the SRM carrier, it's going to die. Boom. And then this last demolisher, we will try and wipe out this turn as well. Really don't think we can fix our bad angle, but our angle on it is pretty bad. So it says we're broadsiding, so we really will try and broadside it and just wipe it out. Okay. Oh, Mamba has Medusa's voice. Commander. Yep, nailed him right in the center torso. Almost a one-shot kill, I think. I mean, the mech is heat efficient enough. Well, let's just shoot it. There's a better way to play it, I know. But we need this stuff to be dying. Simple as that. No mercy. All my guys are complaining about taking heavy hits, but it's all the process of us walking over the top of them. All right. So Decker has coolant dump as well as jump jets, so I actually think I'll make this play instead. Oh, I think I jumped a little bit too far back. Whoops. It's alright. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Enjoy the light show. How's that not death? I think he's got just like a hair's hair left. Who has multi-target? Proxima does. There we go. I'll just go ahead and jump her laterally and back. This is what it looks like. Further back. There we go. No? For even further back. Okay. Okay. We can coolant dump. We have that superpower. Not a bad group of kids. Just still kids. He's got more health left than I'd like, so we're just gonna give him the entire belt. Nice shot. You got it. Yeah. All right. Oh, both these guys are standing still, and I've got a king crab with a precision strike. What to do? Man, no mercy. No mercy. That's why when you see something like that coming over the hill, especially if it's got jump jets, it's basically a hero mech at that point. You just go away. You don't need to die there. Doesn't have to be your time. Okay. Who's got missiles? Let him have it, Mamba. The Mamba is a deadly African snake. You probably know that if you'd seen any nature documentary about Africa or Kill Bill. Which is a movie by Quentin Tarantino. Only spout that trivia because I actually know it. In reality, I am terrible at trivia. Terrible at pop culture. Terrible at history. Terrible at math. Pretty much just a disaster. There we go. But I like to think my heart's in the right place. So that's basically what we want from these missions. We just want to roll in with ridiculous mechs and walk over the top of them. And let's go check our salvage. AC-10, there's another LRM-10. Plus damage medium laser, that's what we like to see. Plus crit SRM-2, kind of disappointing. Here we go, now we're talking. SRM-6s. Plus 3 hit defense gyro, we're dropping something for that. Probably an SRM-6. Since we use them, but we don't use them a lot. And this one is the 1-ton one. That's a great gyro. And it's there. You could definitely put it on a mech. And then we aren't expecting too much beyond that. Pretty solid. Got the AC-10. Got another medium laser. Got both no, we got a different SRM-6. Okay. Alright, well if you guys want, you can come along with me for the next one. We're probably going to jump right in with the exact same lance and the exact same strategy, and that is, to quote Tony Stark, what is your plan of attack? I have a plan. Attack. Actually, I think Cap says we don't have a plan of attack, and he says I have a plan. Attack. So anyway. I don't know where Yang is coming from. Like, we have one damaged Kentaro that's well on his way to getting fixed. He's like, before we can do another contract, you must fix mechs. It's like, I'm not so sure. Okay, doing a battle in the heat. In the heat. What to do about the heat? We have some other mechs that are more heat efficient. The one that's not is the Banshee. But it can also like punch things in their sad, stupid face. So I think I might roll with it. King Crab might struggle, but it did well last time. Everyone did alright. Just, Proxima, of course, is a terrible pilot. She understands where the throttle is, and that seems to be about it. But that's alright. Rather than be my hyper analytical self and just sit here deliberating over what to do, let's get in there. I'm sure we can make it work. And then loading screen, hopes and dreams. You know, it's pretty straightforward. I want my babies to do well. They did well last time. What else have I got? Haven't been watching the news too much lately. I'm usually inundated with news, as everyone is these days. So, you could call it a day off. It wasn't deliberate. I just get busy with other stuff and don't end up watching the news. So I don't really have too much to throw at you guys, but that's good because that probably keeps the depression away. Okay. Acquire the lance and light them up. Keep an eye out for reinforcements. Okay. Definitely going to be reinforcements, but this map, I do know this map. I don't know if I've ever come in from this side of the map, but I do know it. Yeah. No, I know this. You can flank up this way, and it's you can pretty much break right or left, and it's not too bad. The left is a little anemic, but we're in assault mechs, so we walk straight, and that's it. My slow boys, I think I will break right with. And my not much faster boys, I will do this with. Discord is popping off. It's Friday night though. Everyone wants to dunk on each other. I'm in my army buddy's Discord, and he's, I mean, he and I knew each other before he was my army buddy, but he has a lot of other military friends, army friends who are also in this Discord, and they are a good bunch of guys. I am my buddy is a great judge of character. He's got a bunch of good friends. Another 40 tonner. Is it just another assassin like last time? 60 tonner. I mean, I feel like we're going to shoot these guys to pieces. They're tiny. Another 60 tonner. Dragon standing on the rocks. He drew first blood. Okay. So, generally, if you have someone standing on rocks and they have some evasion, you want to open with missiles. Looks like he's either right outside of or right within the sweet spot, but we have a precision strike, so should be all right. There we go. We did enough that he lost his evasion, and we'll be going for the knockdown. There's no reason not to. These must be the reinforcements. It's always very dramatic when the reinforcements show up. Combat camera zooms back a little bit, and then random crap flies from some other direction. And the EXO is like, yep, it just got slightly more real. Hit him in the leg. We'll have to remember that for later. But again, we're just going to be doing assault lance stuff. We're just going to be knocking stuff out just as quickly as we can so that we don't have to deal with it later. Okay, so we've got the king crab. Probably she's the one to deal this killing blow. It's a Vulcan. It's a crummy Vulcan too. Don't know where the shots went, but it didn't fall over. Okay. $60 damage. I mean, we're just gonna let it rip. We want the thing dead. There we go. And I think we are glad that we did that. Vulcan's got a flamethrower, so we're going to want to pay attention to that. 10 heat, no. I'll never recover. PPC? Ow. Is that a Vindicator? Another PPC. It's the same mech. Whatever that was. Autocannons. Probably Jaeger mech. Especially from that distance. More dragons. These guys are playing it smart though. They're attacking this Banshee from the flank over and over and over again. Alright, so we're gonna turn Decker. Probably gonna move him last, actually. We'd like to do is smash this Vulcan. We'd like to kill them both, but that might be optimistic. Huh. There's some big mech out there still. It's an autocannon and an LRM-15. Autocannon 5, LRM-15. I don't know. Let's see. Whoops. Wrong button. Alright, let's see what the health situation is with you. Oh, that was terrible shooting. Oh no. Okay. We're still gonna multi-target. But we're gonna just send one, I think medium laser at the dragon. An ammo explosion. Whoopsie. Spitfire for a second. It would be really cool if you could get the dragon or the Banshee to have red colored, like cosmetic coolant dumps. That would be like super expensive and really, really pointless. But that's kind of MechWarrior, isn't it? There we go. Hey, it looks like we really might bring both of these guys down. It kind of comes down to this shot out of the King Crab more than anything. She also hasn't been shot yet, so I think we'll just walk her up here instead of jumping around. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really luck-based. We'll take him down this time, though. We came very, very close. Quick draw. It is nice that they stopped shooting at Decker. It's a concern when our guys get injured. It's not the end of the world, but hang tight, Decker. We'll sort it out. Alright, probably gonna have Proxima kill the dragon. If I can get a good shot at it. There we go. Right into the leg. Man. We need these guys to die. Like, this guy should have died just then. We'll pull Apex into the mineral fields. I think we're just going to let him have it. There we go. Now, Mamba has the missiles. We can hit him with enough of them, he'll lose his stability. There we go. Now we're talking. And then Decker also has the missiles. Did I do that right, or did I do that the other way around? No, that's correct. Or it's as correct as it can be. 80 tons, 55, 55. These are the ones with the, oh, they're griffins is what they are. We're right at our heat limit, but that's right, we'll let them have it. I'm getting real tired of these guys. You can see how running various master tacticians does make it a lot easier to capitalize on certain strategies. It's a Jaeger mech, definitely. Getting fed up with him. Mostly because the best counter to a Jaeger mech is to close on it, and we aren't in 100% the best position to do that. Let's just waddle up here instead. I think it's a Zeus, this thing. Yep, here it is. Probably gonna have to turn Decker and move for these trees. I'm worried about this leg. Yeah, it's a serious problem. Looks like he's the only one with line of sight on the quick draw right now. Right into the leg again. Please just die. Okay. It worked, right? That was our plan. Alright. What I think we'll do is we'll jump and breeze. And I think we can get one more jump out of that copse of trees. Alright, Apex. And you, I think we're going to sprint up there. Give them some pressure. I gotta plug in my headset while they're doing this play. Well, they're not shooting at Decker, which is a preference. No! I'm sure we lost something valuable. Leg mod or something. Alright. Well, we have one excuse. One piece of good news from this, which is we get to now poo on that Jaeger mech. Because he walked up here to make that play. I'm pretty sure we lost a jump jet from that as well. Yeah, we did. There we go. I'm just going to let him have it. Mostly wiping off evasion. Okay, well here's the Zeus. Alright, Proxima has multi-target. Pardon me while I stomp on the ashes of your dragon. Oh, here. I want to do it like this. Actually, I'm going to think about this for another second. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, a headshot. Right into the leg. It's like her superpower. Alright, Apex. Curtains for this guy. Not exactly, but we've kind of been doing these lances by order of weight as well. It's just like anything that's been big and easy to shoot at. It's been public enemy number one. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to jump like this. And we'd like to shoot this guy in his leg. I think we did, but it wasn't enough. Still played it correctly, so that's okay. Have to back off, but back off in a way. There we go. Any more precision strikes? Yeah. Okay. Oh man, it just barely survived that. Well, I mean, this girl only shoots the legs, right? Right? No. She did hit it, by the way. I'm making fun of her. Perhaps unjustly. Alright. Just because you have a bad day doesn't mean you can't turn it around. That's probably a song reference too. Alright, Mamba. Time to Mambo. See, one is a song, and the other is a snake. The inexperience of this lance really is shining through on this high pressure mission. It's like you see everything is correct. The angle, the line, the heat, target is knocked down, everything is correct. And it's like the third time in a row something needed to die and it just didn't. Alright, Decker, you're the dad, unfortunately, and it's your job to dad stuff out. Alright. There we go. Dad it out, please. Thank you. Quite tempting to go for the melee attack. Whoops, I think I turned it the wrong way. Gosh dang it. The control flipped around right at the very end. Oh well. A lot of the pressure is off. We'll be alright. Solid hit. I think I'll jump you backwards. think that guy's an ace pilot, so he's gonna move here in a second as well. Yeah, here he goes. Oh no, this was the other Griffin. Okay. No, he actually didn't move. Alright, we're gonna do this properly this time. It almost did it again. I mean, that's okay, because I think we disarmed it with that shot. What we'll do is go ahead and... Where are we at with that knockdown? No, we'll just walk right at him, I think. Doing dad stuff. I don't know how many mechs Decker has killed, but it's been a lot. Oh. Oh, I see it. Do you guys see it? I'm sure you see it. You can do it, Proxima. I believe in you. Dang it. He didn't want any of that. It's like, whatever happens to me, I'm not dying that way. Oh, you can hear it in her voice too, that she's disappointed. It's alright. Just like, good to go. Poor thing. This is an awful shot. Right into the rock. Not a terrible surprise, just because of what the shot is. There we go. I think that's the best we can do, maybe. There we go. Just use up my precision on him. Should be death. Alright. It wasn't nearly as clean as I wanted, but it isn't always. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. So we lost, which leg mod was it? Extra DFA damage. Jeez. I mean, the stalker did a lot of work. It's not exactly the best representation of anything, but you know, dad came in and did dad things. Okay, that's what we're here for. Comm system, we can definitely, and +3 hit defense again. That's not too bad. That's all fine. And there's definitely mech salvage. We might get some anyway. Yeah, finished a quick draw. Okay, so the rest of this is just going to be setting up for Coromadier. So, feel free to hang out and watch if you want. Or I can turn you guys loose. We're mostly going to be looking at our Cyclopses that need medium lasers. MechWarriors are gaining experience. We love to hear it, folks. Banshee needs a new leg. Poor baby. My baby. Alright, let's look at it. Go grab another assault jump jet. This also shows sort of a, it's not really a design flaw, but it's kind of a mistake that I made when I built this thing. I'll show you what I mean. So this is more what you want. So like when we lost a leg, your jump jets give you mobility whether you have legs or not, and it's doubly important on assault mechs. So to have a jump jet on the leg, like I put them there because it's where we had space at the time, but it is a mistake to do. Because like for instance, oh, you lose a torso, you still have 2 legs. You lose a leg, you still have 3 jump jets, right? That's good design. So just something to consider when you guys are building your own mechs. Don't be like me, right? Alright, that big boy's done. One of these Marauders, the heat efficient one, this one, needs a comm system in it. So we'll do that. And then the 2 I think we'll send both in the 2 in that have battle computers, but I think that's demands the most from our medium lasers is what it looks like. So let's do the Cyclops Z first, and we'll leave the HQ out if we don't have enough medium lasers, because 6 of those lasers is a lot. It's a very, so we got 10 of them, not quite enough to do both mechs. Pushing a little extra damage out. 10% stability damage taken. Stabilitrack 5, that's funny. Let's look at our gyros. We're gonna give it hit defense. Come on. Okay. We know that this is the next one that's going in. And it's already, I know someone is saying if you swap out the medium lasers, you'd have enough to bring both. And that's true, but this mech is already up and running. It's already good to go. So we're probably not going to do that. This one has jump jets, so I think we will also give it stability. It's got a heatsink on the head when it could definitely have a comm system. Yoink. Hit defense. Basically the biggest scout mech you've ever seen. That's more true for the ones with the battle computers. Honestly, those ones are meant to be, because you put your master tactician in there, they move in the medium slot, and it's basically your scout mech for your assault lance if you're running a full assault lance. How it's supposed to work, we just do things a little bit differently here. Let's look at, did we get any small lasers? No. We have this. I'm sure it'll come into play, but not on these mechs. Tempted to switch the sides that those heat sinks are on. I don't think it really matters, but that's like real min-maxy stuff. Don't have any fancy autocannons, which is kind of a shame. I don't know if there's anything fancy I have to do to you. You are all set up. You're going into the box. Thanks for playing. In fact, we should sell our dupes. We'll go through this really quick. All the stuff that's keybound in MechWarrior 5 is also really nice. It's like the game, this game is a better single player game, and that game is a better multiplayer game, which might be obvious. I guess it's obvious, but the fact of the matter is, like, little optimizations that the other game has, like a lot of the cell buttons are keybound and stuff like that. That's nice, but you still miss a lot because you don't feel like you're doing it like you feel like with this game. You feel like you are trying to make this Merc company go, trying to pull this revolution together, and you're doing it all as one dude part of it that's part of a team. Alright. We sold our dupes. We could go sell guns, but that's boring. We're going to do that later. This thing is all set up and has been for a while, and it's been serving us well. Oh, we need to look at this, Kentaro. Because he's going in, and there are some optimizations we could do for it. Let's look at our LRM5s. We collected a few of them. Let's replace this one. And it's not like SRMs. You can't just pull off two LRM5s and put on an LRM10. The tonnage is different. So probably going to do this. that's kind of it. Come on. Yeah, I don't have any like double heat sinks or anything to really make it nice. So, oh, we have a rangefinder. Let's go put the rangefinder on our Panther. I don't think it needs any more tweaks than that. So we've tweaked pretty much everything except for the HQ. And I think the major issue with that is the lack of medium lasers. We do have 4 of them. So we can do something like that. And that's something, if we had another one of these Fifskis kicking around, we would do that as well. But that's kind of it for now. I guess we could put that exchanger, come on, put the exchanger here, and then we'll do one of these stability gyros like that. That's not too bad. Okay. And then we're just going to fly to Coromir and we're going to stay in orbit until the mechs are ready. I don't think there's anything to put. He's got a heat sink in the head slot. Don't think we have any more head components to put in. Nope. Alright, I say let's do it. Okay. Just throw that into the money pit. Decker's back in action. It might not be a mistake, but or it's not really even a mistake. It's more like an optimization. But I could have done the Banshee last because it's not the same priority as the other work. But that's okay, not a big deal. So we'll do the library. Can tell how, like, it's like the Enterprise or something, how absolutely fancy this ship was in its day to have all of these modules in it that have like living amenities. And that like it's got 3 hard points on it. So yeah, we got the lounge. Let's get some morale going on. Decker's happy. He's gonna be happy for the mission. But yeah, 3 hard points for leopards. I mean, you need to leave 1 for jump ships, so I guess 2 technically. Wow, we're not there yet, and the work is all done. Machine shop, baby. That's where it's at. I don't know if any of you guys have ever like machined apart though, but it is very, very rewarding to have something that you need specifically to make something work and you can just build it. Okay, let's say not yet. I don't think there's anything we can do here. We're all ready. So we're gonna do this contract. I'm gonna break the video and do intro, outro, and proper stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. Looking forward to this. So probably just gonna do these back to back. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.